Guys, my mom just got fired.
Oh my gosh, don't say I got fired.
No, you got laid off.
Thank you.
My mom has got laid off for 8,000 years.
8,000 years? That is horrible. Hey, what's up, besties? So, I was laid off today. I was angry at first because, I mean, it's the loss of a job, right? And I've been working there for 4 years. And I've only been fired one other time in my life, and that was like my very first. I had like a job, and I was anyway, but this one kind of felt a little bit different because the climate has started to change and all of that stuff, so I already felt like I was being pushed out anyway. But with the coronavirus and everything happening, they told us that, you know, our industry was okay. You know, they were telling us that we were good, and you know, I was looking to buy a house. Okay, I was looking to buy a house here, and I was I had got my funds together, I had got my money right. I'm like, okay, I've been on this job for this long, you know, I should be able to, you know, get everything together to get a house. And I was so excited. And it's just so funny how God will work. Like, I was going to have to like wait a week to, not like a week, but like I needed my credit score to refresh and some different things like that to happen. And yeah, so that happened. Today is Friday, June the 5th. That is the day that I was laid off and I was set free. And I say set free because I think this is not so much of a burden, but more so of a moment. This is my time for me to really dive in and dive deep. And I'm gonna tell you why. I have been asking God, like, when it's my time to move, as far as like in life, like really focusing on all of these different ventures that I have that are money makers, my different streams of income. But because I work from 8 to 5, I'm only able to give 50%, or not even 50. Some days I'm giving 20% to my own dream and give 80% to somebody else's. And I've been blessed, like truly blessed in my career field. But you know, I just feel that God has a calling on my life in a different area. And so he had been preparing me with my savings, preparing me with my budgeting, with all of this different stuff, getting things purchased before now so that I ain't got to worry about it, you know. And then they also gave me a severance package, so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was the first time like I was calling my mom to tell her like you know, what had happened. And even when I was talking to like one of the guys from work, he was like, you know, I know you straight like money wise, but how are you mentally? And I think that's the question that I had to ask myself, like, how do I feel mentally? Because when I was talking to my mom, hold on, let me go get Bubba Bear. Okay, so I had to go get Bubba Bear from outside. But yeah, so overall, just like letting you guys know my state of mind right now. Like I said, to lose a job was difficult, but to know that it wasn't me, like it's this whole environment, it is that sense of embarrassment though. Like, I don't have a job, and then the first thing some people say, like, well, what did you do? Like, no, I didn't do anything. I promise y'all I didn't do anything. I guess it was just time, you know. And I get it because when they start working on synergies and stuff like that, when you start working in big corporations, they start trying to downsize to save money. And when you have someone that has a degree and then also has experience, you have to pay them a little bit more. Thanks, bub. And so with that comes those times like, okay, well, if I get rid of this person that I'm paying this amount that can only do this particular job, not saying I couldn't do any other job, but my job there was one specific job. And so I can put somebody else, not even hire, I can just move someone else into that role. Since we are down like in business, it makes sense. And so when I sat back and I thought about it, I was like, I get it. Like, I really do get it. And even like when the manager, he was like, it's not what you think. I was like, nah, it is what you think. You know, I was upset. I really was upset. I was like highly upset because first of all, let me just be real. with you guys, like especially you HR people out there, like if y'all want to stop people from getting upset and doing things that, like, you know, cause issues, like when I see ex-employees coming back up to their old jobs and destroying and doing stuff like that, if y'all want to stop that, let me tell y'all how they did me today. First of all, I usually get off work about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So at that time, everybody is going from the office. So if everybody is going from the office, that was the perfect time to pull me to the side and to talk to me then, so that I could just politely get all of my things while nobody was there and then exit stage right. So they did not do that. They waited until I got there this morning. And luckily, it's so funny how God works. He will move people into place to get you prepared. So I got there and I'm taking my temperature, you know, whatever, and then this lady comes out, she's like, hey, blah blah blah, they've been they, you know, let somebody else go today from third shift, and you know, just went on a whole spiel. She was just giving me the rundown, give me the tea, honey, hot tea, walking in. I was like, okay. I said, but you know what, God is still good, you know, whatever happens, we got this, we have been prepared, you know. So we talking, ended up being like 3 of us, talked for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I go in there, I go get my little hot water for make my little grits, you know. And I got upstairs, and I guess they must have like heard me come in because I came through the back way. They must have heard that I was over there or whatever. And so they came and he was like, I need to talk to you for a second. But before that, hold on, I got to my desk and they said, I like typed in so I could log in or whatever, and it said disabled. And I was like, why am I disabled? Like, this ain't normal. Okay, so I'm gonna try to call IT. So in the process of me trying to call IT, I realized my phone, like my desk phone, was like no longer, like it had my name but it didn't have a number. It was like really weird. It did not look the same. And even when I was like trying to call out to the help desk, it was as though I was calling from an outside number. The weirdest thing, I promise you, it was like the weirdest thing. So that kind of sparked my attention. So I get on my phone and I text my little IT friend or whatever. I was like, hey, can you check, like I don't have no, it's saying my account is disabled. So in the meantime, I'm looking at my work phone and I don't have the app anymore. Now the app is, you can only have the app on there if you have the credentials or whatever to get on. And I was like, okay, so the app just disappeared. I was like, something is going on, you know, whatever. So then when he asked me, could he come in, could we leave from our common area where I work at, from my desk to go talk, I already knew what it was. Like, you ain't gotta tell me, sir. We ain't gotta even do this. I'm finna get my stuff and I'm finna roll out, you know, because I just didn't feel, I didn't realize what the reason was. Like, I just knew he doesn't care for me or he didn't care for me. And I was like, not finna go through this with him. I did not want to go back and forth. Not here for it. I was like, y'all can do an extra interview at another time, because at this point, you didn't let me come all the way here to work. Y'all could have called me at home and told me dismiss, and then sent me my papers and told me like, we'll box up your stuff, blah blah blah. But instead, you know, or even let me get my stuff. I was there. I was like, this is crazy. So anyway, I'm saying this to let you HR specialists, to let you HR generalists, to let you HR managers know that that would be to take into consideration how that makes someone feel, for everyone to see them to come into work, and then for you to openly say, can we come talk, and then you were going to what, escort me out? Like, like, come on now. Like, first of all, that's what you're not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's rude to me. Not that that's not what you're not gonna do, but that's so rude to me. So by then, I'm on the defense mode because you have embarrassed me. And I just felt some type of way about it. I told you guys before, I was one of 2 shades in there. And I just, yeah. So anywho, for you HR people, just know that that is not a good thing to do, just to make sure that, you know, take into consideration the person's job. Like, if you know that person stays late, say, hey, or at the end of the day, I would much rather them have told me on Thursday not to come back for Friday, and we would just move on with that. But I would also like to say, I was not the only one that was let go. They were doing this company-wide. So it did help me feel a lot better about today because it was company-wide. Okay, I gotta get me something to eat because I forgot I haven't ate all day. But I just thought I would give you guys that update that I lost my job. So now we gotta figure out what we gonna do. We gotta come up with a game plan. So we'll come with another video and come with a game plan. But don't feel sorry for me. You know what I'm saying? These times are these times. That's all we have. And God has blessed me with so many talents and gifts that I would be remiss to sit here and start crying with knowing that he's already been blessing me. So I'm not gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna have a whole series on getting us a job during the Rona, okay? Like, let's get it in, y'all. Thank you. Continue to pray for me, though. Don't feel sorry for me. Just send me a prayer up. Just bless her, God. Bless her. All right, love you guys in real life. Mwah. Bye.